are back at the Burley Farmers Market. So excited to be here today. Boxty is on the menu. We're going to get into that in just a little bit. We've got Jess here with the Burley Farmers Market. Jess, things are starting to really grow here.
We're rolling.
What's going on here at the Farmers Market?
Yeah, so we are happy to announce that we're getting bigger and bigger here in the Mini-Cassia area. So we started out with just over 20 vendors, and now we have about 60. So over 50% what we consider farmers market products, and just growing and growing.
So if a person is wondering what exactly kind of things that they can find here at the Farmers Market, what would you tell them?
So our variety has also grown along with the amount of vendors that we have. We've got homemade candles, body products, we have things for nails, hot foods, anything to eat, yeah.
I could use
right
some more.
Right here for Scotty, and all kinds of fresh produce, herbs, peaches are coming on, we've got Hagerman watermelon, so.
Right, sounds so good, so fresh, and everything that we've had so far from the Farmers Market has been super top quality. So I highly recommend you get out to the Farmers Market, kind of walk around, see what you can find. I guarantee you're going to find something you love. So what do you think, Jess? Should we get to it?
Yeah, let's head out.
And here we are with Monica from Marvin's Gardens, of course, on our search for potatoes, and we thought we'd come and see what you guys have to offer as far as potatoes.
We have red potatoes fresh out of the garden from Marvin's Gardens.
Marvin's Gardens. So tell us a little bit about Marvin's Gardens and what you guys do and what you offer.
He has a bunch of produce and a bunch of gardens over there, and he has radishes and cucumbers, and he has beets coming on and tomatoes. Just lots of good fresh produce.
And I'm seeing some bath products and things here. What have we got going with the bath products?
Those are my goat milk soaps and goat milk lotions, and I make those myself. All different kinds of fragrances, and they're all from natural ingredients that your body knows what to do with them and knows how to use them.
So tell me, why goat's milk?
Because it's nourishing and it's smoothing and it's just good for your skin.
All right. Well, we're looking forward to using your potatoes. We're going to make an Irish potato pancake called Boxty, and I think these are going to do just great for us.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And here we are with Danielle. We're at Adwater Farms in the search for the ingredients for our Boxty, and onions, an important part of that. So at Adwater Farms, what do you guys do? What kind of stuff do you raise?
We do peppers, tomatoes, kales, beets, onions, just basically everything that we like to eat. We want to produce something that's local that we can share with the rest of the community and just get more local options out there for people.
So how much of an area do you guys have that you work to put all this stuff out?
Right now we've got 3,000 square feet that we garden, and that feeds us and my grandma and a couple of other family members, and then everything I've got here. We just put in a 12 by 60 foot greenhouse. So
Oh, nice.
next year hopefully we'll have twice the room.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that. That's going to be awesome. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to grab our onions here. These look absolutely amazing. Just super fresh, and I'm excited to try them.
They were picked at 8 o'clock this morning.
Oh,
so
and they smell.
The only thing I did was cut the roots off. And
Got the roots off.
clean 'em up.
Come by and see Danielle here at Adwater Farms. And we're here with Jill with Frostbite here at the Burley Farmers Market. Frostbite, tell us about that.
So we do snow cones year-round, or well, seasonally in front of Stokes. But we just started doing Aggie ice cream, and got 8 flavors there. And then here at the Farmers Market, we're also doing all of our Aggie cheese. So we've got a couple varieties there too.
And we're in the search for some cheese, and I think we've settled on the Old Juniper. Tell us a little bit about the Old Juniper cheese.
So the Old Juniper cheese is really sharp. It's been aged for 14 months. It's sitting there on that shelf, so it's got a really good sharp taste to it. Really good in homemade mac and cheese. If you're a mac and cheese lover, that's the way to go, is to use those old sharp cheeses.
Now, if somebody would like to find out more information other than the Farmers Market, how can they do that with you guys?
We have a Facebook and Instagram page, Frostbite Yeti, that they can follow, or they can always just come and visit the shack, and my girls and employees will help you out with anything you need.
Well, we're super excited to try your cheese out. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And the next time we'll see you, we'll be in the kitchen.
Hey, Burley area, we just wanted to say thank you so much for everything you've done to support these great vendors. We're just glad to be here this year. And
we are excited to have so much support from the community members to support these amazing vendors, to showcase all these artists that we have this week. And our next one is August 27th, and you'll be able to see a different variety of them.
hey, see you guys.
Bye, come out. 3 to 8.
We are back back in the kitchen, ready to put together our Boxty. Now, Boxty is an Irish potato pancake. Of course, the Irish are known for potatoes and having potatoes. So the Boxty, it's something you can put together really quick. It's nourishing. It tastes really good. You can go sweet. You can go savory with them. Serve them for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Today, we're going to do a savory Boxty, and we've got some really nice herbs and some alliums that we're going to put in there. And the first thing you want to do, you want to boil your potatoes a little bit, parboil them, so that they're a little bit soft, so when they start cooking, that process won't take so long. So by the time the batter is done, the potatoes are done at the same time. So you can see, we got our potatoes that we got from the Burley Farmers Market, and I like to leave the skin on, that's just me. And we're just gonna grate these potatoes right here into our bowl. And make sure that we get them all even. One thing you could do, you can let them cool down first. You can see how I'm getting a little bit of steam. Makes them a little bit easier to work with. So we got quite a few potatoes here. We're gonna get those grated and we'll be right back with you. We have got our potatoes grated. Now we're ready to start putting the Boxty batter together. First thing I wanna do, I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of salt and drop my pepper grinder into the sink. And one thing about potatoes, they can generally take quite a bit of salt. So I'm gonna do that. Get some pepper ground up in here. So one thing, we're going to put a beaten egg. Is going to go into the batter. And then we're going to put a little bit of buttermilk. And the reason you want to use buttermilk, it's got that acidity and it's got that tang to it. So that's exactly what you want. And then we're going to do the flour. And I'm going to start with about 1.5 cups. And we'll see how that starts working from there. Make sure we get it all incorporated really well. And if you want thicker Boxty, you make a thicker batter. If you want thinner Boxty, make a thinner batter. Just however you decide you like it. I think we're gonna a little bit more milk in there. And kind of when you start getting it to the point where you think your batter is almost ready, that's when we're going to go ahead and throw in some chopped green onions. Those will go in, some chives, some of those beautiful onions we picked up at the farmer's market, and we're going to add a little bit of thyme. If you could smell this right now, it's absolutely amazing. Got all those herbs and alliums really starting to come out in the mix. And we'll go just a touch more milk. And I think we are about there. Now at this point, we're going to come over here and we're going to the pan. We're going to start on about a medium-high heat, and everything is better with butter. We're going to butter up the pan, a nice knob there. I'm going to wait for this to get hot and the butter to melt down. We'll be right back. And here we are. We have got the pan hot and the butter hot, ready to go. And so you're going to take a nice good spoonful, drop that down and give it a nice little push. Now you want to try to get these all pretty even and consistent when you're putting your Boxty in. I'm going to go just a little bit more there. And then we're just going to let that sit there and fry. And pretty soon you'll see the batter on the top. It'll start to take on a different color, and then that's when we know we're about ready to flip. There you go. And so when those get ready to flip, we'll be right back with you. And here we are, we're going to flip our Boxties right now, so you can see, if you come up close, you can see they got a nice little brown rim around there, and they're kind of starting to hold together. That's what you want when you get ready to flip them. So get our spatula under there, flip them over. And that one's a little dark, it's not too big of a deal. So what you'll want to do next time is maybe turn your heat down just a bit. And then so they get cooked through, but those look great. So we're going to wait till that side gets done and we'll be right back. And here we are, we're ready to take our Boxty off and we're ready to plate it up. So we're just going to come over, go to our plate. See the Boxty's got nice and done. There we go. And so we decided to finish these off with a little bit of cheese that we got from Frostbite. You gotta put more cheese on than that. If a little cheese is good, a lot of cheese is better, right? That one, I think we neglected that one a bit. So there's that. Let me grab a fork and a knife. And we're gonna give these bad boys a taste. Nice and crispy on the outside, soft on the inside. And here we go. A buttermilk, you can really taste that tang and it really lifts the whole thing up. The herbs are sitting there just kind of dancing in and out, and the onions really kind of tie everything together. So I'm telling you, it looks like just potato pancakes, but it's actually a super tasty individual treat that you can have, or a lot of treats that you want, whatever the case may be. Highly recommend that you try Boxty, and don't forget to get out to the Burley Farmers Market and check out the wonderful things that they've got, and I can't wait to see you next time.